Probably the worst 10 deals, now sadly the worst 16 deals I've seen in my entire career have been build for rent deals over the last 6 months. And it's definitely an indication that we're seeing those sort of projects that are more away from center markets that are just sort of experimental. But I'm curious if our experiences sort of reflect what you're seeing, which is while the industry in build for rent is still a very sound strategy, there is a lot of, well, I'll just call it sort of dumb money in the space that is sort of driving up prices or making things a little bit, unsustainable. So that's sort of what we're seeing. But I'm curious, in all of your different vantage points, whether it's market-wide or nationwide, what are you guys seeing and how are you ensuring that you're not part of that problem?
It's funny, there's certainly no shortage of land in the United States. Anyone that's been in a plane and looked down on an MSA realized how much land there really is out there. And it's funny that the more attention the build for rent space gets, the more land brokers and land sellers tend to try to pigeonhole everything into a build for rent project now because it's the new thing. There's no shortage of land, but there is a shortage of good lot position and things that make sense. Part of the reason why I like build for rent so much, as opposed to like scatter site, which is, they're already built assets, they're already cash flowing, it is what it is. When you're looking for a build for rent project from the ground up development side, you can use your imagination, you can get creative, and you can use your intelligence to really kind of think about what people want, think about your end client, who's the tenant, how they live, where they work, what size families they have, what their family goals are, what their kids want. And you can look at, in a market, any market, if you get to know the people that are making their living by finding land positions, taking it through zoning, taking it through the entitlement process, that's really the hardest part of the equation. It's also the most, it's the risky, but it's also the highest return. And I'm finding that in a market where I'm not all that familiar, it might take me 6 months to 9 months to really understand who the land players are. Every market has, a syndicate of land owners and land developers who really know where the sewer's going out to, where the city wants utilities to go out to. And you mentioned dumb money. I think the only thing that's foolish about what people might do is rushing in to do a deal just to do a deal. If you take your time and you really look at a market and you get to know the people and you get to know the players, an opportunity will unfold faster than you will expect it to. And I don't think there's going to be a land shortage in perpetuity. I think people are going to see the opportunity to take land positions and put them under contract, and we'll see a lot more entitlement activity going on as capital flows into the space. And that'll create more lot positions, and it'll create more good build for rent opportunities for everyone, including all the capital that's trying to make its way into these various markets.